We think that the network infrastructure should be providing information up to the applications, saying what its capabilities are in terms of, say, cost, security, performance, and that the applications themselves can require certain of those attributes, and that the system should dynamically figure out what the optimal path through the network is. And we recognize that because a lot of this is happening over wireless, that these networks are very rarely static. They change over time. And so what you set today in terms of a policy or path through the network, it may change tomorrow. We believe also that there is no one-size-fits-all technology to carry the smart grid applications.
I think cloud computing is a reality. It's coming. It's going to affect the smart grid as it gets deployed throughout the country. But in our lifetime, the regulatory model that exists today over our working lifetime will likely not change. It is too decentralized. There are too many politics at a local and state level. A president gets elected every 4 years. If they're lucky, every 8 years. It will take longer than that to have a federal government place in the utility world. So I think the market we're in today is the market we're going to be dealing with for our working lifetime.
Let's face it, we're going where no man's gone before, both in terms of the scale that we're talking about building, and also in some markets, the number of participants and the number of users that are involved. You know, as we look to places like Texas and open markets around the world, the constituents and the users of those networks are not only going to be our utilities, but the retailers and the suppliers behind, and the consumers and the people in front. And so, you know, that's going to put all kinds of scale and network management challenges in front of us.
2 or 3 years ago, they said, you know, create this network or buy it. And, you know, and I said, okay, where are all the things that we're going to need to connect? And the answer is we don't know. And that's still the answer. So, you know, one of the things that you know, became pretty clear pretty early was that there were disjoint kinds of requirements. There's a pervasive requirement. You know, you need some level of network coverage over your entire operations territory or over your entire service territory. It may be low bit rate. It may, you know, it may involve both carrier coverage and other kinds of private, but you must have some kind of pervasive network coverage because you simply can't predict where you're going to need basic connectivity.
Any new technology, and lots of companies I'm sure here that are making a new box or a new gizmo that would be good, you know, my advice to anybody would be just go do it. You know, get it out in the field, show that it works, exercise it, and prove the benefit, because, you know, we could be here a year from now at the next event at the TBD location having another theory conversation.